else some pieces here. We're going to talk a little bit about the content that Ryan discusses here this morning. That's MLSDFanpage.com. And I'll be hanging out right after Ryan. Here we go. To the quick. Time of the day right now, and he's just exploding his business. I saw a picture on Facebook. I didn't ping Ryan about this yet, but I don't know if he got the house or he's looking at a house that looks pretty darn sweet. Bottom line is the dude's got a lot of stuff going. He's an entrepreneur, lots of businesses. He's having success, and he's built a life on his own terms. And I know he gets to stay at home with his family, which is number one. And it's just pretty darn cool to see people who have a passion and a dream and a hunger and who get a roadmap and literally just roll up their sleeves and go to work and have a pure passion to want to help people get unstuck, help people step into their greatest ideals of themselves and break free. And that's Mr. McMorris. So please welcome the certified coach, an MMT member, a recent L5 rock star, Honey Badger, just got his jersey at Live the Dream 7 last month in Austin, Texas. I know this dude's on fire. Ryan, come on out, sir. Good morning.
Good morning, man. Good morning. Good morning. I absolutely love these calls. It's Friday. Man, I absolutely love it. Brian, I appreciate everything you do, man. You said there's a lot of new people on the line, so I think this call is perfect. I think the way you open the call is absolutely perfect too, because I think it's something that I try to just instill in the minds of everyone that I talk to. Go to bed every night looking at what you did today, looking at all the good stuff that happened. Even if the world looks like it's crumbling around you, look at all the good stuff that's going on in your life and watch what happens. Because if you go to bed feeling good about the things you did, it could have just been one or two things, but you did something. And what happens is you go to bed feeling like you did get better, because you know that every day you're getting better and better and better. And it's not that you're going to bed thinking like, oh, I didn't do this, and now Ray Higdon's going to be ahead of me again. No, it's that you're running your journey. And I want to talk today. This is about selling out. Okay, this is about being the sellout. And two things kind of sparked this for me. I had someone come up to me a little while back, and they kind of criticized me and told me that I changed. And the old me would have said, "Oh man, did I offend somebody? Am I okay? Like, what did I do wrong?" And the new me embraced the fact that someone noticed that I changed, because I don't want to be the same. And I don't want to be the same tomorrow that I am today, because I want to keep getting better and better and better. So as we head into October, it's almost October. It's almost the fourth quarter, guys. It's almost the last run. You've got to sell out in 2016. It's time to sell out. And it's time to put all the cards down. It's time to put all the chips in. It's time to go hard. It's time to sell out. I want you to be the sellout. All the people that are looking around, your old friends, family, whoever, they've been criticizing you for whatever moves you're making, right? To better your life, to better your business, to do the things that you want to do and live your dreams. Guys, it is the end, the last home stretch. If you've ever run track before and you run the 400, you know it's the hardest race in the Olympics. Or running track, and you know it's hard. And you know when you get to that last stretch, it's time to push it. It's time to give it everything you have, because your life is worth it. The next thing that sparked this call, this thing that I'd set up, is something that had been weighing on my heart for a while. Something that I was setting something up like this for one of my programs, and I was going to add it to one of my courses as a bonus. And I spoke to this woman, and she told me that, it's my time to invest in the courses and the coaches and the programs, but I know what I can safely do. And I asked her, I said, you want to be a top earner, right? You want to be someone that makes impact. You want to be somebody that's on stage, that's getting the checks, that's doing the thing, that's living the lifestyle that top earners live, and that people like us would get to live. And she said, I don't know, I can't answer that if they play it safe. And I knew she knew the answer. I knew the answer. You and I both know the answer, that playing it safe doesn't get you where you want to get. Playing it safe doesn't get you the massive results that you want. And she said, well, I can't guarantee it's going to come back. And I said, I can guarantee you this: if you play it safe, it won't even come in the first place. So you've got to sell out. You've got to be willing to sell out. And I asked her this question: so are you willing to sell out? And she said, probably not. And I said, then you need to rethink what you're doing. Maybe entrepreneurship isn't for you. If you're not willing to sell out, now, maybe if you just want to build a casual business, that's perfectly fine. If you just want to earn, I came into network marketing. When I came into network marketing, I wanted to make $50 a week. And that's perfectly fine. But if you want to be the person that makes an impact, a dent in the world, that you, when we have your funeral, it's a celebration, and it's a place where you know that on your deathbed, you made a huge impact. And if you can see that, if you can feel that, then that's where thinking with the end in mind is going to come from. But you can't be afraid to think about being on your deathbed. You can't be afraid of thinking about what's going to be in your tombstone. You can't be afraid. You have to embrace that, and you have to get a good feeling from it, because you know that, man, when that time comes, I made the biggest impact in my life. I made the biggest impact in the world's life. I saved lives. I made an impact on my son's life, my parents' life, everything. So you've got to sell out. Now, there's something that has to be said before I can do anything, before I can help you take this shift up, okay? There's something that I have to do, because I'm going to give you a formula, okay? At the end of this call, I'm going to give you something, and if you do this exercise, you'll change your life. If you don't, then, oh well. But you got to sell out. And there's a difference between, like I said, being in business just to earn a few bucks, or just to, supplement your income, and selling out. Okay. See, what you want changed, it happens when you sell out. When you finally burn the boats and put your back up against the wall, your desires change, who you are changes. See, there's a lot of encounters that you're missing because you won't sell out. The thing that one moment, that shift, that thing that's going to change everything for you, that moment that's going to test you, is only going to happen when you sell out. That one encounter that shifts you forever, that literally makes or breaks you as a person, as a human being, you're missing it if you don't sell out. The moment you sell out in such a way where your vision takes over, your vision literally will change the way you look at everything. It'll change what things mean to you. It'll change what you do, the people around you. See, many of us are just creeping along. I know a lot of people that I'm thinking of a few people right in my head right now. I see them. They're just creeping along, and they're going through the motions. And that's perfectly fine, but you cannot tell me that you want to make $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 a month. You want to make this impact, and you're just creeping along. So you've got to correlate these things back to each other. Okay. I know when I had that event happen, it started to become infectious. My body started to change. My energy changed. My energy was just infectious for people. They wanted to be around it. And that showed through my business. And if you can't get that, then you've got to look deep inside of yourself and start, where can I sell out? How can I sell out? Where am I holding back? Because chances are you're holding back. And it's okay, because sometimes in your mind, your mind has to keep you safe. And that's why having a coach or a mentor or somebody that knows that you're not going to die if you push yourself, that's their job, because your brain is meant to keep you safe. Okay. So if you're tired of just drifting along, if you're tired of just creeping, and you're tired and you don't want to be casual, you've got to get to the place where you say, you know what, I refuse to live and not make a difference. I refuse to just take up space here and not make a difference in this world. I refuse to end 2016 and not go back and look at my New Year's resolutions and say that I didn't do any of them, or I barely made a scratch on the surface of any of them. Guys, if you're tired of drifting, if you're tired of being casual, if you're tired of not having that infectious relationship with people that they just want to be around you, guys, I had someone come up to me the other day and said, man, I'm not even in a home business. I'm not even an entrepreneur, man, but I love to watch you set yourself on fire. So if you're not setting yourself on fire, why would people come watch you? You've got to start setting yourself on fire and selling out. All right, I want everybody to start using the hashtag sellout16. All right, and let yourself know every single day that, you know what, if October starts, I'm selling out 16. I'm not saying, well, I can't do this. Maybe I should play it safe here. I'm selling out. Show everybody, show yourself that you're ready to sell out at the end of this year. All right, I just don't want to give you what's in my mind in this call. I want to really give you my passion in this call, because this is what happens. Where you lose your life, that's where you'll find it. And instead of trying to find everything and find the answers and plan everything, if you let yourself lose your life and let it go, that's where you'll find yourself. That's where you'll truly find yourself, and that's where you want to be. So instead of trying to plan everything out, lose yourself, sell out. Ask yourself, what are you holding on to that is keeping you from grabbing something else? What's keeping your hands full? I watched last night I watched Nicole Cooper do an auction of her entire library of stuff. Literally just sell it. And me and Nicole, we connected last night. Phenomenal leader that's come through MLSP years and years ago. First class, right? And she's just gone on to do just tremendous things in her business. And Nicole and I, we connected last night. She was just getting rid of everything in her library. And she said something so impactful. She said, I realized I'm holding on to all the stuff that's gotten me where I am. And in order for me to get to the next level, and her next level is just on some other level, right? But in order for her to get to the next level, she's got to let go, get rid of, make space, make room for all the new things that can come in her life, because what got you where you are now will not get you to where you want to be. And you have to understand that. Many of us are afraid to sell out because you're afraid of what people will say, you're afraid of what people will think, you're afraid of all these things. Maybe I'll get rich, maybe and then I have to pay more taxes, or what do people think about me if I make a lot of money? What do people think about me if I'm an entrepreneur? What do my spouse think about me? What do my kids? What if you don't? What if you don't do it? This isn't about you. This is about making an impact. So it's time for you to sell out, because it's time for you to make an impact. It's not about whether people think about you. Once you sell out, the people in your life change. The people you date, the people you want to be around, they change. And if they're the wrong people, they're the wrong people. But I know I'll be by my damn self with my amazing thoughts and my feelings. I'll be by myself before I put myself around the wrong people. And if the wrong people are in your life, it's not too late to get them out. If the wrong people are around you, if the wrong people are putting things in your head, if they're talking to you in your ear, it's never too late to put the wrong people out. And if you're by yourself, if you're in that place where you're going through the jungle and you're by yourself, then you got to make sure that you're listening to calls like this, that you're listening to personal development, so you can, when you finally are with you and your thoughts, you have the most powerful thoughts in the universe. Because I know my thoughts, when I'm by myself, when I'm sitting to myself and the chatter comes in, I know my thoughts take over. And they have amazing thoughts. I have strong thoughts. I have amazing thoughts. I have powerful thoughts. My thoughts win every time because I sell out. So again, guys, it's time to burn the boats. It's time to put some pressure on yourself. It's time to do or die. It's time to sell out 16. Going through the motions. All going through the motions is going to do, if you feel, I'm telling you, if you're not getting the results that you want to get, you're going through the motions. And a coach, a mentor, somebody's got to shock you out of it and get you from going out and stop going through the motions. Because going through the motions gets you beat up. It's going to get you cut up. Okay? Going through the motions is going to get you cut up. And you got to learn to get cut up But take those cuts, take those wounds, and you got to take them to whoever. You got to take them to the cross. You got to take them to your coach. You got to take them to that vision. You got to take them so you end up with some scars. You got to end up with scars, and you got to take those wounds and turn those into scars, so you can take your scars and show the world. You can show the people that you want to impact. You can show your team that you've got scars. You can show your kids that you've got scars. You can show the world, the people that you don't even know yet, that you may never even meet, that you've got scars, and that they didn't get infected, and the wounds didn't get infected, and you didn't have to get amputated, you didn't die. I take my wounds to the training library that's going away. Right? The training library is going away next week, Monday. I take every wound that I get in my business, I take it to the training library. And I come out with scars, and I take my scars to my team. I take the scars to my blog, my videos, my coaching calls, these calls. If you keep walking in the faith of your vision, then you'll get everything you want. See, because we all have different levels of greatness, and we all have different talents. We all have different things that we're good at. We all have different passions. But your job, your duty on this planet is you must find out what your measure is. And the only way to do that, the only way to find out what your true measure in life is to actually put some pressure on yourself and sell out. Put your back against the wall and literally burn the boats. But I'm telling you guys, once your back is against the wall, think about it. Once your back is against the wall, you got the advantage. Because once your back's truly against the wall, nothing can sneak up behind you. You got the advantage. Because what's the one thing? You got peripheral vision. You can see directly ahead of you. So once your back's against the wall, you know that you're still alive. You know you got it. You know you can move forward. There's only one direction now. So nothing can sneak up behind you if their back's against the wall. And guess what? The further and further away you move from that wall, you know nothing that's behind you can shake you. I'm telling you guys that once you feel it, it's a wrap. It's a done deal. But you got to sell out. You can't just say, okay, well, I'm going to go through the motions. You got to sell out. You got to truly show the universe, God, whatever you want. You got to show yourself that you can sell out. Because you deserve it, guys. When your true vision comes to you, you think right now you think you're just 2 by 2, right? And then when that real vision, that dictatorship vision finds you, you find out that you're literally 20 by 20, and it's the vision that's inside of you that will go and that will take you, and it will start kicking down the walls of your life. It'll literally just start breaking things down. It'll start breaking the thoughts down, the lack of education, the parents, the people, all the barriers. That vision will literally just start kicking all the walls down, because the vision that I have now had to just destroy all the walls around me because it was too small. I was thinking too small. So it can't live in something that's too small. So it had to break it out and get out. So what I want you to do, guys, this is an exercise that this is how you really find out what's inside of you. This is how you really find out how, when you find this stuff out, that means that's all the issues, right? Oh, I can't do my blog. I don't know how to fix this problem. I don't know how to talk to people. I'm doing this. I'm not techie. Once you find the vision, you see that all that stuff is so tiny. And that even if you aren't techie, even if you don't know how to do a blog, even if you don't know how to talk to people, you'll find that it's so minuscule because your vision literally starts kicking out all that stuff and breaks down the walls, breaks down these barriers of your minimal thoughts. And it grows, and it has to expand and make new walls so far out that you'll literally never, ever get overwhelmed again. So step number 1, what makes you angry? What makes you angry? Now, I'm not talking about when your kids, do something dumb, or they, spill milk and, or they leave the refrigerator open. I'm not talking about that stuff. I'm talking about when you look out into the world with true vision and a different pair of glasses. When you look out into the world, what makes you angry? Because this is going to be a clue of what you've been called to change. Okay? Let me tell you something that makes me angry. It makes me angry that the industry that literally changed my life, that gave me freedom, It makes me angry when people won't educate themselves enough to do it right. That makes me angry. But you have to learn how to use that anger and focus it into something that will impact the world. So now I have a business that dedicates itself to curing marketing issues, curing branding issues, curing home business and network marketing cancer. It's anger focused. What you see me do on a daily basis is anger focused. Because once you have anger focused, that's where you'll find your purpose. That's where you'll be assigned something. Guys, when you're assigned something, that's you. It's pinned. It's got your name on it. You have been given that mission. The next thing you got to ask yourself, what makes you cry? Because this is the thing that's going to tell you, it's going to give you a clue for what you've been assigned to heal. When you look out into the world, it's going to give you a clue of what you've been assigned to heal. And you have to express that through your business. You have to express that through your team. You have to express that through your marketing. And the last thing is you have to ask yourself truly deep down, what do I love? What brings me joy in my life? What brings me happiness? What would you do every single day for free? And then you got to ask yourself, how can I turn this into an income stream? Because when I do my branding consultations and when I sit and talk to somebody about marketing, I would absolutely do it for free. I can't do it for free, but I know I love doing it. I absolutely love doing it. It doesn't hinder me at all. I love it. I love it every single moment. And this is, if you want to get rich, if you want to be, I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about rich. Right? If you want to be rich, I'm not talking about just money here. I'm talking about becoming rich. Listen to the world. I'm talking listen to the world. Listen to the world's problems. Guys, there's way more people with problems than there are solutions. There's extremely, the number of people that have problems greatly outweighs the number of people that are providing solutions. And that's why we get paid, because we provide solutions. So if you listen to the world's problems and stop listening to your own problems, my God, I'm telling you, if you listen to the world's problems and just stop listening to your own problems, you're given the ticket to get rich, because all you got to do is solve their problems and package it in a way that they feel like this person can solve my problem. Therefore, I just dropped a huge, just napalm bomb on you to show you how to get rich. So if you know what makes you angry, if you know what makes you cry, if you know what you love, and you solve the problems, you'll be rich in every area of your life, because you'll feel rich with everything you do. Guys, you'll never know what you're truly worth until you put yourself in demand. All right. And to be in demand, you got to sell out. Your success, I promise you, your success will lie in the fact that you didn't quit when you failed, but that you failed a little faster. You failed faster and with more grace than all your peers around you. Because the quicker you fail, the faster you fail, with more grace you fail, the quicker you'll get to success, because you'll find the things that didn't work for you, or you won't do them again, and you'll do the things that work. Guys, hop over to the MLSP fan page with Brian. I know he'll probably go like way deeper than me, but I hope you got value from this call. I hope you guys have an awesome weekend. I hope that you can go back through this call and listen again. And I hope that everyone that set their intention on this call can go back and do this exercise. And it may take you a second. It may make you cry. It may really bring you down to your knees. But that's where you need to be in order for you to make a huge impact on the world. All right. So my friends, go hang out with Brian, MLSP fan page, and I will see you sometime. I'll be back. So go have a good one, guys. Love you. Bye. I'm out of here. Hope you guys got value from this message. As always, if you did, share it out, press the share button. Let me know if you got value. Always feel free to shoot me an inbox message. I will be on 12:30 today, Free Coaching Friday. All right. So 12:30, I'll be there. YouTubers, I'm out of here. Click the link below. Hop over to my website, ryanmcmorris.com. See you later. All right, guys.